Well, hello, everybody. It is time for the broadcast everybody's been waiting for. Mostly because haven't done it yet. Everybody's been asking for it, and I haven't had a chance to do it. So this is LMU, I believe, or this is going to be Bahrain. I believe this is the race from the 13th of March. Everybody's been saying it's an exciting race, so I thought I'd make sure I did it, even though it's quite a bit late. Sorry about that, you guys. So LMU, Bahrain, I'm going to quickly put up the standings, sort of. By sort of, I mean the standings that were, oh, let me get rid of my face here. There we are. The standings pre the sixth race of the fifth race, I think, of the season. So, oh no, I didn't. Did I get the right race here? Let me make sure I got this right here. Let me take it off for a second and go back to SimGrid, and maybe I will show you. You know what? Let's just not worry about it. I will just get started with the race here. Forget about the standings. And we will drop right into the grid. Here we go. Let's get back up with Stuart here. You remember I have to do certain things here. There we go. So in first pole position, Mr. Stuart Pagam. Next is Diego Coscio in the, what are these guys driving? That was a Lamborghini for Stuart, a Porsche for Coscio, Diego. Next is in second row, John Saunders. We can see him there in the blue McLaren. Stephen Howells is in the Lexus in fourth position. Let me just move over to Mr. Brian Murray here. There he is. You gotta pause it again. That is Brian in another McLaren. I think I'm going to switch over to McLaren next year for GT3, just for fun. And Jose Alves is in sixth, and that's making up that second. Wait a sec. Howells is, yeah, that's the second row. Brian is in, why does it show Brian in sixth? And well, looks like somebody is going to start from the pits. Next is Michel Benchaya. Let's move over to him. Right there. He's in the beginning of the third row. Next to him is Peter Nielsen. In the next row is Terry Throwbridge in ninth place with Hugo Caballero on next to him. Danny Britos, move ahead there. Danny Britos is in the next row. No, Danny is the one that's missing. Looks like that is, oh no, there he is in the last row. Britos and Jeremy make up the last row. And the rest of these guys are going to be in the pits. What you remember LMU? I'm not sure why I'm getting an echo here. Why would that be? Probably because one of my other microphones is on, but I'm going to leave that for now. Okay, let's just get to the start here. There's Stuart. Let's just roll with Stuart in this view. Get moving on a little bit here. Here we go, coming up. I don't know the track at Bahrain right now. Looks like we're still in the grid mode. Looks like Stuart's got his lights on for some reason. Looks like it's actually dusk. You guys don't show lights. I'm just going to let this roll until we get the starts coming up. Oh, I remember Bahrain now. This is going to be... Oh, that was the wrong view. Oh, there we go. We get the start. That is... What's going on here? Hang on. Let's get back. Let's find a good view here. Right here, I guess. Well, there should be a good helicopter view here somewhere. I'm on board with Stewart. It shows Stewart in like 4th. Oh, look at that mess. It goes by the track or the pits and shows everybody. Okay, I'm just going to show it from here. Okay, here we go. Stewart and Diego. Neck and neck. Nobody's making too much progress there. Everybody is in their grid formations except for the back a little bit. You just have to be very careful the way I choose my people. All right, everybody's fight with Diego here. Excuse me. There is Diego. Hanging in there now. From what I understand, this is a close race all the way along. Anybody going side by side? Not really. Everybody's up to the top with Diego and Stewart. He's got more with Stewart. Oh, there's a little spot. There is a little pass. Not quite. Back that up a little. Looked like Diego had a chance there. Get on board with him again. He's trying to get up there. It's on the inside on a Maloka now. Saunders is challenging. Let's get into the onboard there now. Saunders is challenging. Not gonna make it happen. Boy, look at how close this is. Saunders is coming up to the rear quarter panel. He's got the inside track. Is he gonna make it? Stick. Not really. Oh boy, that was close. What's happening back here? Anything happening back here? Really stick up here with the big boys. Look at this. And let me get on with watching. Still on with the 3 guys here. Look at that stream of cars all the way back to Alves. Brian is in 6th place at this point. So Brian's taking a little bit of a peek, it looks like. How about the back of the pack here? What are they up to? Oh, lots happening. Let's see Terry Trowbridge. Let's get on board with him for a second. Trying hard. Definitely 2 packs of cars here. Maybe up ahead. Chaya and Caballero. There's a big gap. Looks like. The latest one here is Jose. I'm going to see the numbers on. Here this way. These corners at Bahrain are interesting. Looks like these 5 guys, anybody can win. This is what I understand in this race. I'm not getting the echo that I'm getting, but I can't fix it. It's my camera has a microphone on it that might be interfering just a little bit. These guys, Brian here. Well, actually, up here, Saunders and Meleskie and Stewart. Stewart is being pressured by Diego. Big time. Let's see if he takes a peek here. I know they're all close together, but I'm not so sure there's any changes in position during this race. I believe I'm sure the levels was there for a long time since I did a LMU broadcast. There's Diego. He's setting up Stewart here, I think, for a late break. Takes a peek and does do a late break and passes him. Let's see if Stewart can challenge. Oh, yes, he can. Diego went wide, too much speed, and lost the position to Ron. Now he's losing it to Howells. Look at this. Wow, Diego went from 2nd all the way to 5th, maybe. He's not going to get that up that easy. Looks like Saunders went wide. Here comes Howells again. Trying the outside. Now he's got the inside. Look at that, outside, inside, and he makes it stick. And again, Diego is challenged by Jose. Oh, wow, this is a good race. Diego's got the inside track. I'm sticking with Diego. He seems to be the one in the most trouble. Here comes Jose in the BMW trying to make it in a little bit of contact. That's going to make Jose go off. Where is he? Got off of that. Basically. All right, that is some exciting action. Now it looks like back here we've got some more action too. China and Caballero. Further back, how is Jeremy doing? Jeremy and Britos are coming up on the rear. Not much happening there. Let's get back to the top. All right, here we go again. Still hanging in there with Stewart. They go wide again. See if he's got pace. 7 back. The second back of these two guys. I remember Bahrain going LMU. Track for us, we don't race this one that much. Okay, everybody's spread out a little bit now. Let's get on with everybody here in this mode. That's Caballero trying to challenge Menchaya. Getting our close. Road bridge is even closer. Yep, there's Terry on Caballero. Bringing up a little clutch, catching up. Oh, looks like Dusty's caught up again. Diego has got pace on with Stewart. It's all those positions. Now, Ryan is not that far back. He's just going to watch all these guys battle it out. Here is another battle with Diego. On the field. That's Alexis up ahead. Again. Oh, yes, very close. Practicing to make mistakes, I guess. Wrong straight away. So we can remember how long this race is for. 60 minutes or more. Right, looks like Stewart down ahead of them. Now I see Diego. Oh, he's got a gap there. Murray is further back. Jose even further. Menchaya. This is the breakout group. Whoa, what's happening ahead there? On this. Caballero on Trowbridge. Was that a little quick pass there? Was Nielsen ahead? Just back up a little bit. Look. Did I miss a pass? Missed. Okay, let's back up here. This is what we were missing. Bridge. Lambo. He's got pace on the Lexus. Oh, that's a Mercedes. He's taking a peek on the outside. Now he's going to come and sneak in on the inside. He's got nicer traction. Now he's going side by side, side by side. side by side. He's got a little bit of an advantage. Late break by Caballero. Strobridge is on the inside. Caballero with the Mercedes comes around the outside. Now he's got the inside. That's the inside. And now there's Strobridge on the inside. And he passes it. Is he going to make it stick? Thought a little bit later on he was behind, but no, it looks like he got past him and he made it stick. Oh, here comes Hugo. Hugo's trying to break it again. All right, let's just jump ahead to the top. There's Saunders right on his tail. It looks like Diego's right on Howell's tail. So these four guys look like they have still got to worry just a little. Oh yeah, Roberts has pace. He's way up there now. And here comes Peter Nielsen. He is going to try and join this crowd. Toast. Bringing up the rear. Back to Saunders. And wow. These guys are really good. I'm just pretty sure I got the wrong standings there, but I'll look at the standings online after the race with you guys. Look at these four guys. It's all supercars. Got a Lambo in the lead. A McLaren with Saunders next. Howells in the Lexus, and brought up next with Diego in the Porsche. Now, a lot of the guys have been complaining about the latest. Yeah, there has been a little bit of a new release, but supposedly not a lot in car physics. But this week, Brian Murray was commenting on that. Ooh, Diego is trying there. He's trying to look into. Yeah, he's pulling up next to Howell again. He really does have pace in this Porsche. He lost, remember, he was in second place for a while. Now he's challenging for third again, trying to get back on that podium. Let's get on board with him. Try a late break like that. Let's just see. Look at he's braking. Let's try and see what the breaking point is. No, he can't make it happen there. Stewart's taking a peek. John's taking a peek at Stewart. I gotta say, LMU, I love their camera work. Just wish they'd get some broadcasting software. Excuse me, internet search. I did see something. Saunders making a peek there. Really, everybody's staying pretty close. similar braking points except for Diego. Showing a little bit. Looks like he had a bit of a slip up as he lost a bit of ground. And he was still on Carlos. Make something happen. Ooh, yes, he's going to try here. He's very close. Get back. He is right on the tail. Right on his tail, taking a look through these S-curves. Get it done. Done, but he was definitely hounding his speed. Get a good exit here. Slid just slightly. Right on Howler's tail. This is definitely one of the better races. Here we go again. Not going to happen here, I don't think. That Brian is just hanging in there about a second back. I know his trick is to sit back there waiting for some problem there for these top two guys and he'll pounce. There goes Saunders making a charge again. Listen, that blaring, nice sound. I don't think the force sounds as good as it does in ACC with this one. Casio at the back. Chance for some, couldn't take advantage of it. There is Diego trying on the outside this time. Looks like Brian's catching up with these guys a little bit. Diego's trying everything to get by Howells, but it's not working. So is Saunders trying everything to try to get everything from that. Nothing even there, or here. Well, it's close. Murray now is right up on Casio. Diego's in the watch now. Murray is singing. He says, I've got hope. I've got hope. This track was so hard in hypercars. These corners right. Up. A little bit of a gaps, so what I'm going to do is go through the whole grid here. There is Mr. Saunders in first place. Back in the first place. Mr. Saunders. And next is Powers, who's back up there with Saunders. And following that is Diego Casio in fourth place. Brian Murray, let's wait till we get a good view of him coming through this corner. Brian Murray in fifth place. He is trying now. He's got into a good position here. Here comes Terry Throwbridge. Next is Michelle Menchaya. Hugo Caballero in Mercedes. Followed by Peter Nelson. Another McLaren. An Aston Martin of Jeremy. I don't think I have his livery. So I have a chance to update them before this one. And in the last but not least is Hopkins. Something happened there in the back of the pack. And the front of the pack is taking a look. Back a little bit. Sanders and how about our buddy Casio? Okay, well now Sanders is in town. Defensive driving here. Let's just watch these guys in this mode for a while. Looks like Diego's taking another crack now. Bunched up once again. Murray within a second now, going back a little bit there. LMU gives you live gaps. Very nice broadcast. We've got a grid here which is interesting because there's two guys who are desperately trying to get ahead of the guys in front of them. They just can't. If this breaks, I'm going to be very interested in this. If they can get by this traffic. We've got traffic coming up, I think. Ooh, John in wide there, green on track. And here is struggling with grip on the late on the exits. Brian in the background, waiting for something to happen here. Be interesting to see. Well, I'm not sure how many we are 27 minutes into it. Not a 37, right? It's a 60 minutes. May have gotten away so that may or may not be a head stop. like Saunders might have a chance here. He's going to take a peek for sure. He's going to take a peek. It's going to be a breaking point challenge here. Saunders gets on the inside, and they're side by side. Now Stewart's going to have the inside. No, this is not that spot in the track. Looks like Saunders has got a pass. Finally, look at that, Saunders. There's a great pass there in that set of corners. Now Stephen Howells is going to try for it. Look at that, Brian's coming up too. Woo-hoo! And Diego overtakes it on the exit. As that gives Brian a chance to get a drag race coming up now. Brian's got the inside track. Woo-hoo! He's got it. He's got it. Very nicely done. Is Diego going to try and come back right away or not? Oh my God, Diego. Woo, what a series of corners there. Now Brian is in fourth place. Now we're going to see some action. Let's go back to the pack. John's going to take off with it. He's got a 0.7-second lead there. Oh, here comes Alexis on Stewart. And Brian is being challenged by the Mercedes, or the Porsche. Let's see what he's going to do. Diego had pace on everybody earlier, but now he's got to deal with the Murray man. And let's see what that Porsche can do. There he goes. Let's go through everyone here. Stewart. Oh, Stewart's not giving up yet. But there we got a battle now for fourth place. Here comes Diego. Is he going to tie a braking? Let's see how the braking is on the McLaren. Can't make it happen there. We know Brian's going to not give way at all. Everybody's Stewart's coming back. Anybody makes a mistake. Oh, it looks like Diego got by Brian. Yes, he did. Hold on. Let's just back this up and see what happened to Brian here. I'm still going in reverse mode. So we've got Diego here. I'm going to go back just a little bit more. Get in this view. All right, let's see it happen. Diego trying to get back, got fourth position. Right on Brian's tail. Good to the straight. Let's see what he does. He's right on his tail. How's the braking points? Not going to try it there. Just stays right on Brian's tail. Did Brian make a mistake? I don't think so, but let's watch. Look at that, just blasting him. This looks like NASCAR. Here he comes again. What's he going to do? Goes wide, takes a different line to that corner. Brian took a little bit of a bump there. That's what happened. That bump is going to do it. He may have given up that position because he went off track. That is probably what happened. Brian, the gentleman that he is, gave that up because he went off track. I think that's what happened. Let's see if we can make that up. Well, here we go again. Here we go again. Looks like Brian's got something happening here. That was a great braking, and Diego lost the traction there a little bit. Stewart made some inroads there. If Saunders had a problem or not. Back at it. Everybody is in position to do anything here. Anybody in these five guys can make first place. Diego's on. Howells again. Howells is right on Stewart. Let's see how Brian is doing. He's hanging in there. Hanging in there. Sort of not following the guys behind. Looks like get away from these guys. Ryan is still hanging. It looks like Diego. Let's get on board with Diego a bit. Looks like he's some challenges there. Maybe his tires are going off. Well, these guys have to tip. This is going to be exciting. Look at that. Stewart. Not giving up. Saunders is not pulling away, so the shoe is on the other foot for a number of these guys here. This Murray throughout this truck as we go along, because he's hanging in there with these guys now. Within a second of Diego. I don't know who to pick. Oh, Howells. Look at this. Diego, because Howell's been battling with Stewart. Diego's trying to take advantage of that. And because of that, Stewart has pulled away, and our John's pulled away a little bit. It is challenging everybody here too. Look at this. These guys must have been sweating their little butts off on this race, because man, oh man, this is action at its best. Action at its best. 5 good drivers here in different cars. They are all showing that Diego's taking a crack now. Diego's taking a crack to Howells, I think. Oh, look at this. He can taste it. He can taste it. The Howells has got it screwed about both. Look at that. Diego trying to exit this on a little bit of a wheel slip. Tires are blown away. Muscling that Porsche around this truck. Woo! Why did I wait so long to watch this one? I'm going to have to make sure I do these LMU races quicker. Most of the time, I'm trying to do the one live next week and get better graphics. And now Howells is coming closer. Looks like Saunders is benefiting from all this. Stewart, let's look at what the gap is. He's pulled away from Malcolm. And hang on. Oh, Diego almost made it happen there. So did Howells. And Murray is working in the background in 5th place. So there's the gap. Almost a second. Howells is half a second behind Stewart. Diego is even closer. And Murray is the same distance. All these guys catching up. I knew how much time we got left in the race by about 30 minutes so far. Oh, Maria from the bouncing behind these two sets of cameras. I know we can go away there's just too much action happening. Any other way. So I've got these two track views. Whoa, Diego goes deep. Awesome, I think. Murray is going to take a crack at it, I think. Let's see what Murray can do here. So Diego went deep in that last corner. Didn't take too much advantage there. More than a half a second. Everybody in this league is just getting so much better. Getting used to the simulations, and now we're into exciting racing. At 7 seconds, Howells is quite close to on the inside. These guys have got to strategize this. Set of corners where you get inside, outside, inside, and then that way a challenge. Series coming up here, I think, is the one. And look at how Howells is taking a peek. Oh, and John. That'll break. Oh, Howells is going to take a crack here. See, this is what I'm talking about, the inside, outside. And make it happen. Oh, Howells is taking a crack at it on the outside here. And now Diego takes a peek on the inside. Oh, wow. So much good racing here. Nobody making any contact whatsoever. We have a little bit of contact a while back. Certainly lots of chances for contact on all these guys, but so much respect for each other. I love this kind of race. Here comes Brian taking a peek. All right, now we're getting into tire wear, I think, on these different kinds of cars. Who's taking a peek on the inside there? Not going to make it out. Now Brian jumps in a little bit. Of adhesion. Murray! Murray, Murray, Murray! Let's see what he's doing with his inputs. Look at that back end of that course. Just a wide beast. He's trying to set up Diego here. Anybody can win this race today, including Murray, if there's some going on my head now. I'm wondering if we're going to dig into some traffic here. No, we're not. We are not. We're talking the best time up here. He's the only one that doesn't have to do too much. Love all this action behind him. We come rolling through again here. Down the straight, anybody can good exit on the street. Nobody gets any better than his competitors. Oh, Diego, what happened there? Well, let's just watch that. Let's back up. Let me go back here, right here, and get on board with Diego. I wonder if this was a mechanical issue with the flying away. All of a sudden, he just slammed into the wall. He was having some traction issues. This is really just all of a sudden his engine just gave out, and then he goes into the pits. So that could have been oh, that's the end of the race. That is the end of the race. Oh, let's back up here a little bit. Everybody their due. All right, let's go to Saunders. There he is. That was a 40-minute race, obviously. There is Mr. Saunders. He is our winner. He was in second place. We got a good checkered flag view here. There it is, flashing away. That's not a great view. Let me try a different view here to see if we can get a nice checkered flag view. That's certainly not it. Let's try that one for a bit. And that was John in second place. No, that's not going to be good. Let's just quickly get a front view here. I wonder if this is the right view. No, that's an onboard view. Sorry about that, but I would just like to get good views of the ending of the race. Back up just slightly a little bit here. Okay, there we go. Let's get on board with Saunders. First place next is Stuart Mangan and Steve Howells and Diego, who hits the wall, and Brian Murray in fifth. There's a sort of a little wave of a flag. Jose coming up here now. There is Jose. Terry Throwbridge in 7th, Michelle Benchaya in 8th, Hugo Caballero in 9th, Peter Nielsen in 10th, and Jeremy Arabas in 11th, followed by Danielle Politos. All right, so that was that. Interesting race. That was crazy, crazy, crazy. So I'm so sorry I didn't took so long to get that going. What I'm going to do is go into let me see if I can get a view of the standings just for you guys who haven't been following. I've got to find a good view here where I can get screens. Okay, this is going to be it. Hold on. Just hold on with me for 1 second. I'm going to grab SimGrid and show a live SimGrid view. So sorry about all this, but we will get there in 1 second. Should be it. There we go. Got it. Got it. Sorry about that a lot, but here we are. These are the standings as we speak. That win by John. I'm not sure why all these are blank here. But anyway, 112 points. That looks like there's only 2 races that are been counted. I'm not sure why these here aren't counted, but look at that. John's got lots of first place finishes. Almost finished in second today. Diego, who finished in 4th, is in second place with 99 points now, and that Brian Murray now in 3rd place. That was a 5th place finish for him, but his 2 seconds are counting, I guess. Not sure why all these things aren't counting. Stewart, who finished in second, is in 93 points, is in 4th place, and Howells is in 5th, looks like. But the points look a little bit goofy here. But just take a look at where everybody's finished in these races. Murray's finished 4 times in second. Diego's been up there, 3rds and 4ths, and a win in race 5. John, look at that, the cream of the crop. He's only had 1 non-winning finish. But he almost didn't make it here. You know, he got that halfway through. He was in 2nd place. And Stewart been all over the place, 2nd, 3rds, 4ths, and 5ths. And Steve Howell. So that was a fun race between these. Those top 5 guys are winners in that race. All right, so hang on. Next race, that is what's interesting. Let's go and see what the next race is on this championship. And let me quickly look for that. I will tell you in 1 second. Hang on. Right here. So next race is Algarve, March 27, next Friday. I will try to do that one live, folks. And since this is such a fun thing. Anyway, I'm going to let you go. And as you can see, you're going to find the... no, I'm not going to bother with a exit video. So thanks for watching. Sorry I was so late getting this done. I will do better next time. Great.